If you're overweight and you're not happy with yourself, do something about it. You can handle this. You're tough. People are tough. We are tough. We are human and we are kicking ass. Hey guys, it's Alex. I know it's been probably like 2 weeks since you've seen me or something like that, so hasn't been daily like I said. It's really hard to push making content. I'm not making excuses. I'm justifying. Same thing, only painted in a better light. But it's been longer than, not as regular as I wanted it to be. I was doing daily for a while, and then I ran late to work a couple days, and then by noon I was busy and worked through lunch once or twice, and then went home at like 7:30, and then, like 11:30 at night I realized I hadn't made a video yet. Didn't really have anything to say, a bunch of excuses. But either way, it's hard to force, it's hard to get on video and have no content for you and continue to waste your time. So I'd much rather make regular videos, but not every day or something until I can get some real content going. But that said, we were watching Supernatural and I had a little revelation. I always, in watching these, when they show scenes from hell and show, Supernatural, for those who don't know, is two brothers have traveled across the country for ever, basically. I mean, it's been 8 seasons, I think, so far. They're on 12 seasons, I think, and they're still going. So it's an awesome show. I would definitely recommend it. Some things get repetitive and stuff, but it's still fun, and they're fun to follow and stuff. But they fight demons, and they fight vampires and ghosts and all kind of weird things. Anyway, so several times they talk about hell, and they go to hell, and they, come from hell and stuff like that. But every time they mention hell or mention struggles in hell and stuff like that, and even in the past I've had this thought, and this is kind of weird. It's kind of probably pompous. But I've always had this thought, I could take that, constant torture would suck, but I mean, I would get through it, it would go on forever, but eventually you'd get used to it. I guarantee it. There's no way that you can't become accustomed to things. I mean, sure, if they keep changing it up or something, but eventually eventually you'd run out of things. It'd be oh, look. I mean, the monotony would be the worst part, eventually. You'd just be oh, great. Gonna get tortured again. What are you gonna do to me today, Satan? Oh, is it the burning of the skin? Is it the skinning me alive thing? Okay, do it again. I don't care. Because you're just gonna, die and come back. And, sure, it's gonna hurt, whatever. I've always had a kind of I don't know. I want to say a higher pain tolerance. Things don't really bother me that much like they bother other people and stuff. I don't know. At least I think so. I feel like it. I feel at least I have a high... What's the word I'm looking for? Constitution, maybe? I don't know. It's a C word that stands for a... being able to stand up in the face of pain, basically. I don't know. There's always exceptions. We had whatever. I don't need to go through that story. But, that wasn't really the pain, it was the situation. But, anyway. So anyway, my point was, I watch this all the time, and I always see these things, and I've always thought, oh, I could make it through that. Not oh, whatever, but just eventually it would become nothing, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And I could take the pain. It's just pain. and it'll go away, or if it won't, what are you gonna do? Pass out from the pain? That's the thing. In hell, in the representation of hell in my mind, you have to take it. There's no other choice. You don't die. You don't pass out from the pain. You just feel it. And, I mean, in my mind, the worst part about pain is the fear that it's something serious. Like, sure, it hurts and whatever. And, like, if I'm playing American that day or something, I will whine, oh, my knee hurts, oh, the blisters on the bottoms of my feet hurt or something, because I was running barefoot on the treadmill. Or like, oh, the chafing hurts because I'm fat. Whatever, but okay, so anyway, to the point. Whoa. Whatever. Plain. But to the point. So I always have this thought, and I always think, I could take that. So tonight, I thought it again because they went and got Bobby from hell, which, spoiler alert, I guess, sorry. And I was thinking that, and I was like, so why do I spend every day displeased with my body, displeased with myself? I don't dwell on it. I'm like, I live my life daily, happily. I'm a generally happy person. Genuinely happy too. Like, not like just on the surface. I love life. Life is worth living. Life is one of the best things around. There's not much better than life. But, I spend my life with several problems, little things. Never enough money, credit card debt, whatever. But like, oh, that plane's flying. It was just over there. Now it's over there. Anyway, my phone's dying, so I gotta keep going. But there's the biggest thing that bothers me I'm sorry, should have NSFW, but like, I'm fat and I don't like it. So why do I spend every day just accepting this? I've done it before. I've lost the weight before. I've been strong enough before. But I continue to binge eat. I continue to not exercise and just lay around on the couch. Why? Because I'm afraid I'll be uncomfortable. Food comforts me. Exercise makes my knees hurt, makes my body hurt, makes me ache. Makes the bottoms of my feet hurt because I've slowly worked myself into running barefoot and walking barefoot and stuff like that. Also just on no support and stuff like that. So it makes blisters on the bottoms of my feet and stuff. But who cares? Nothing's as bad as what hell would be, and I think I could take that. So why do I continue to fight these simple little changes that I could make? Like, why do I continue to live this life that makes me feel unhappy? Because I ate a salad and chili mac today for lunch. It was a big salad. I really only needed the salad, but it was like a comfort thing, and because I wanted the flavor, I had the chili and the mac and cheese put together. That's hoggish, and I'm ashamed of it, but I try to be authentic with you guys because I think that's what would help other people the most. I think other people seeing this can relate, I feel like that kind of thing is very relatable. I don't feel like I'm the only one who has that problem, and I don't feel like I'm the only one who struggles with it and wishes they could stop. But so, why do I continue to do that? So I went down, it was 11:30. I was feeling kind of tired, never feeling, that great because I'm 260 pounds and, not healthy because I lay around all the time and I eat shit. So I went So, but so I was gonna just go to bed, but I'm like, no, you know what? I could take hell. I could take fucking life, you know? So I got off my ass, went downstairs on the treadmill, started it off. Sorry, still getting over a cold. Started it off like 2.5 miles an hour. That was too slow. Cranked it up to 3. That was still too slow. Cranked it up to 3.5. Warmed up for a third of a mile. I mean, this is gonna sound lame. I'm a 260-pound guy, though, remember. So, like, it's... anything's better than nothing, and this was helpful and significant, in my mind, at least. So, I warmed up at 3.5 miles an hour for a third of a mile, and then I ran a half a mile between 5 miles an hour and 5.5 miles an hour, and then I cooled down for I cooled down at 3.5 miles an hour again for a third of a mile. Like I said, nothing spectacular. I've run a marathon in my past. I've run 3 half marathons, countless 10Ks, and I mean 3 times whatever the count of 10Ks was in 5Ks. So, you know, a third of that isn't that impressive, but it's better than nothing, and I was going to go to bed. So, you know, if I think I could take hell, I can take that. So, I'm gonna do it. I know this is probably akin to the blog posts of, guys, sorry you haven't seen me in a while, but I'm gonna start posting regularly again, that you find on like some strange blog from like 2004 that was the last post he ever made. But that's not how this is gonna be. I just mean that's probably what this sounds like. I will keep this up, and I will eat better, and I'm still working on... I have on my to-do list for this week things I want to get accomplished this week. One of my major ones is work out a workout schedule. So now apparently Mondays are going to be running. I'm thinking like Tuesdays and Thursdays will be some sort of lifting, and then I'm thinking Wednesdays and Fridays will be like more running. Probably just regular, like probably like a mile running, you know, half mile warm up, half mile cool down or something like that each day. Maybe less, just to save time. But either way, it's going to be, you know, 10-15 minutes of cardio each day at least, and then some workouts or some weightlifting in between. Saturday and Sunday, I'm not 100% sure yet, but the weather is getting nicer. It's gorgeous outside, and I don't want to spend... I've been spending as much time as I can outside, so so I will likely be I don't know, probably finding some hiking to do, or going biking or something like that. Kayaking. We both have Subarus now, and I'm going to steal Becky's roof rack because hers is the lease car and we have mileage limits on it. So mine, we don't have any mileage limits on. I could fucking take our kayaks to Erie, whatever, you know, like, so, yeah, kayaking, whatever. But, so, the idea is I'm going to keep moving, going to eat better, I'm going to stop pigging out on bullshit, garbage, crap, even good shit, like, even, like, there's these little, like, Carob energy bar cube things that Giant Eagle sells in the bulk section. Those are fucking amazing. But I buy, like, 10 of them, and then I eat 10 of them. What was her name? Crap, I can't remember the lady's name. There's an awesome woman who talks about happiness. She has a podcast about happiness and stuff like that. I wish I could remember her name. But one of the things she says is that there are 2 types of people. There are the people who can moderate. There's a moderator, I think she says, and then there's an eliminator. I think that's how she says it. And I definitely feel like I'm an eliminator. I mean, if I try to moderate things, I just end up going, well, you know, 1 more's not bad, and then I eat 12 more and whatever, you know? So, like, I feel like I should definitely be an eliminator. I will not be buying the carob cookie things anymore. I will not be buying chips. We'll be eating healthier in the household, whether Becky knows it or not. Nah, she's awesome. She's always helping out. So we'll eat better though. So yeah. Sorry this was long-winded. But you know, thank you guys for watching. I will be, I don't know. I'm going to try to keep up with this more often. I probably won't do daily. I'll probably do a couple a week or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like to just make videos, but I also, when I'm not making videos, tend to lose sight of the fact that I should be making videos. So like if I try to say weekly or something like that, I end up forgetting. And, you know, two weeks later rolls around and I'm like, oh, yeah, I never made a video last week, you know, whatever. So I'm going to meditate. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm recording this the night before because this is when I had my, spark. But I will probably release this in the morning, just because who's gonna watch it at 1 in the morning when it finally finishes uploading? So I'll probably release this in the morning, and so you'll see it. What is tomorrow? Tuesday morning, and then I will hopefully make more videos come Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever. I'm gonna try to keep up with this, but. Most importantly, if you feel like you can take hell, get off your ass and do what you need to do to keep yourself healthy. Just remember that. So yeah. To recap, that was that was a recap, but more solid recap. If you watch TV shows, if you could picture yourself being able to handle hell, or if you could picture yourself, say, a woman being able to handle childbirth, or say, when you picture yourself, you should picture yourself as somebody who can handle this, because life is, wow, this is not succinct at all. I'm on 17 and a half minutes, but, so, you should definitely see yourself as somebody who can handle adverse situations. You would be surprised as to how calm and collected you can stay. My house got hit by a Pepsi truck a couple years ago. Another story for another time. But rather than freak out and be all crazy, you know, kept a level head. Figured things out, you know. I had some issues during that because lawyers and shit scare me, because legal shit scares me. But, you know, all in all, we figured it out. We're back. We're good. But, so you can handle things. You can. So remember that. And then consider the fact that oh my god, sorry. But then, so yeah. So if you think you can handle hell, or pain, or muscle pain, or anything, get up and do it. You know? Get up. If you're overweight and you're not happy with yourself, do something about it. You can handle this. You're tough. People are tough. We are tough. We are human, and we are kicking ass. So, anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering because I need to meditate and go to bed so that I can wake up in the morning and be spry and chipper so that I could kick tomorrow's ass too, right? Yeah. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. You guys are effing amazing, and I will see you tomorrow.